Hey Leos, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. It is time for another reading, Leos. We're going to focus on God answering your prayers, tarot, astrology, horoscope, trust, lies, and love, and anything else that wants to come out for my gorgeous, pretty, beautiful, handsome Leos. If you are a cross-watcher, if you're not dealing with a Leo, you don't have it in your chart, you're welcome to stay, watch, and have a blast. Okay, everybody? Yes? Let's take a first card here. God answers your prayers. Oh, we have the lioness reversed here. Well, isn't that you? I guess somebody's jealous, right? Because you're the sun and they're not, right, Leos? The Ankh is also here, right? So for some of you, there's something beautiful with Egypt. Loads of you, you've invested in your holy event, right? And you're working with the holy events. If you haven't, everybody, you might want to do that, right? Invest in yourself. Holy event, everybody. Go to goddessdragontarot.com or send an email if you're interested, everybody, to gdt88888@gmail.com. That is 5 times an 8, yeah? Protection is here, Leo. So God answers your prayers and says you are protected. If people want to attack you, that's still not going to happen, okay? If you look right on the lioness head, it looks like Capricorn horns. Do you see that? The crown, right, of Capricorn horns. It looks like that, right? Some of you are Capricorn, Leo, Leo, Capricorn. You're with a Capricorn, you're with another Leo. Interested in it. Others of you, there's new love coming in, right? And somebody is trying to break your protection, but they can't. Somebody is jealous because you are the lion, you are the lioness, right? Now, because the lioness is reversed, we get the lion, we get Aslan, right? We get the divine masculine Leo, right? And the lioness, of course, protects, right, the whole group. They do all the work, right? Aslan itself, right, the masculine lion, right, doesn't do anything, right? It's just sitting there being all pretty, beautiful, handsome, right? And sometimes it's just even in need, right, of me time. And then it just disappears, right? And then the women take care of the children. If there is attack, if there is hunting, the women do that, right? So, whomever you are, brother or sister, divine, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. Aslan shows up. If you don't know who Aslan is, of course, you need to watch Narnia, right? Jungle Book and Aslan are, of course, the most two beautiful, right? Stories, right, about the lion, right? Somebody is jealous, not only because you're pretty beautiful, you rule the soul, right? Growth, creation, Leos. You also rule romance, right? Victory, the infinity sign, number 8, right? 2021, 2020, 2022, something happened here, which in this reading is important for you to know because it is implicitly, right, applicable for this reading. So there is a lingering on energy here, or it's the reason why this reading, right, is being done here. And maybe because you want it to be part of your foundation. Others of you, it's maybe something that you need to say goodbye to. I don't know, but it's lingering on, okay? Which is 2020, 21, and 22. Whatever happened here, yeah? God says you are protected here, okay? Even if people are trying to attack you, right? Loads of you bought your removal of black magic. You know that I do my holy event, right? Always in Egypt, right? And every year I go there, of course. And yeah, for loads of you, you're on board, right? Excellent. If you need a removal of black magic or your full birth chart reading, whatever you want to invest in, the time is to do that now, right? Because Aquarius is 19 years left, right? Pluto in Aquarius, huge changes and blessings coming in, right? So you do not want to miss out, right? Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Wow, Leos. Remember you had twice something about a ring, right? Soulmate coming in. Look, 28 is important, right? Others of you, you made it part of your planning, right? You bought your full birth chart reading, the 540. You see, right, that 2028 love is coming in. You're strategizing, you're organizing the other years, right? Because all the details are in your full birth chart reading, right? You're doing amazing here. Wonderful. People might be asking you, are you still single? Why not dating? Because you know that in 2028, in the birth chart readings that you receive from me, right, that is coming in. Ace of Cups is here. You don't want emotions. You don't want Cancerian energy. You want real love, right? Cancer is the moon. You're the sun, right? Now, the moon is just 0.000000001%, right, of the sun, right, Leos? So you don't deal with leftovers, right? Leftovers are for hyenas, right? Okay. Not for Leos, right? Let's get another one here, okay? Romance is here. You rule romance. This is being romantic, doing fun stuff together, new love, dating, right? Others of you, you're waiting because you know it's coming in. Yeah, look, some of you are not doing anything because this is reversed. You work with your birth chart. You know that in 2028 or later, any given year, right, love is coming in, so you're focusing on the money. Excellent. Excellent. You're like, why should I focus right on love if I see in my birth chart that I should focus on my career, right? And a few years later, this love comes in, then you're ready. Excellent. Excellent, Leos. Wonderful. Number 28, 39, 38, 40 is important. Some of you in your 20s, 30s, or 40s. It's even more important. Let's see. What else do we have here? Ew, yeah, this one is the unending sadness of looking back. You don't do that anymore. I'm going to take it off the table. This is also my STD card. Sadness, right, is Cancer energy. This is the parasite, right, crab. It's STD. So I'm going to close it. I'm going to leave it here, yeah? We're not going to do anything with that one, right? Ugh, right? If you got rid of that one, good for you, everybody. Maybe it was a Cancer, right? Because we have the Ace of Cups here. Others of you, whether it's Cancer or not, you realize that's not love. That's emotions. And I'm not going to do anything with that. You're saying, excellent, everybody. It's not part of my birth chart. You're saying, excellent, everybody. Yeah? What else do we have here? God answering your prayers. A spiritual card here. The Secret of Camelot is here. This is Camelot, right? King Arthur and Guinevere, right? Cheating. This is also about protection, right? This is very important, everybody, because the secret of Camelot, right, in this case, with your birth chart here, right, you're keeping it to yourself. Somebody wants to know. Others of you, you reconcile, right? You bought your compatibility birth chart reading. You're not telling, you're not saying anything. Good for you. Keep it to yourself, right? That comes from me. Keep it to yourself, right? Keep it private, like I always say, right? So God answers your prayers and says working with your birth chart is the best thing to do. And because of that, you're strategizing, planning according to your birth chart. Which means, everybody, that you're just going to execute, right? It is yours. Really simple, right? Final message. Wow. People are doing spells here in the UK. People want to know. There is a witch around you, right? Because lioness is reversed here. There is a witch around you. Look. The moon, right? Look. That doesn't want you to be in a relationship. Wants to know what your birth chart is about, right? Says to you, don't be the gatekeeper. Hell no. Keep it to yourself, everybody. Be the gatekeeper of your own life. It's nobody's business, Leo. Yeah? Okay, this looks good for you. Yes, God answers your prayers. Yes, whoever these witches are, you know, they're all going to fail. They're all going to fall. Why? Because they're not God. Really simple. And the price, of course, that they need to pay, right, for doing these moon spells on you, they're high, everybody. They think they can play for God, right? These are also witches, right, that are going to talk about complexity, right? God complex. They're always going to talk, yeah, God complex, right? Meanwhile, these witches, right, Moon, Cancer, they play for God. Like, wait a minute, you talk a little bit too much, right, about God complex, right? Why? Because they want you to hate God or something like that, right? These are people that do spells with the moon, right? Moon spells and waning moon, waxing moon, all the bull-ish, everybody. Be careful, okay? You have somebody in your near environment who's doing that. If you're not with somebody, it's because of this witch. You're right. Absolutely right. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Leos, let's go to Trust Lies in Love. There's something about Daisy or Desi or Desmond. Dunya and Daisy. Dunya. Dunya is also world, right? Capricorn energy, maybe. Despacito. Something with DS. Whatever that means, I don't know. Okay, here we go. The Eight of Wands is reversed. The Queen of Wands is in the upright and the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Now, this looks good. You're in the upright. Oh. Beautifully depicted here, right? We have Trust Lies in Love, right? You're in the upright. You're looking at your Wheel of Fortune. Look at the back. This is backstabbing energy. This is attacking you from the back, right? These are weak people, right? Look, gossiping, saying that Leo is the witch because there is a black cat. You're not a witch. That's a moon. You're the sun. Sun is never a witch. Just look in front of you. Just look at the telly, everybody. If you look at horror, if you look at vampires, Dracula, werewolves, there's the moon. The sun is not there. You're not even there, Leos. You're not the witch, right? They made you the witch, right? Or they call you a Jezebel, right? Because they're jealous of your pretty energy and they're not the sun. They would love to be the sun, right? The same people that are calling you Jezebels, right? Or succubus or whatever, right? Are the witches, of course, right? Now, you're looking at the Wheel of Fortune. You have Jupiter here and you have Jupiter here next to you. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. So some of you, you're changing of one Sagittarius with another Sagittarius. And the other one, the new one, looks really good. Some of you, there's a Sagittarius that wants you back. You want nothing to do with them. You don't even see them. You don't even know that they're alive. And then the Wheel of Fortune is your destiny, your birth chart, right? Which is this party with God answering your prayers. Some of you know that in 2028 or whatever, right? New love is coming in. Meanwhile, you're focusing on your birth chart. You're focusing on your career, money, wealthy life, healthy life, right? And then a few years later, boom, this person comes in. You're ready. You set the foundation, right? So this is really good. Leos, this is beautiful, okay? Also regarding love, there's definitely a Sagittarius coming in. I don't see that you want to reconcile with somebody. Somebody can blow up your phone. They can, talk to you, send you messages. They're going straight to voicemail or they're blocked or something like that. And the Queen of Wands is here with lies, right? But people telling a lot of lies about you. Right? I'm the only one who says that, right, Leos? You are the sun and you are not the witch. That's impossible. The fact that this cat is there is not even a witch, right? They even stigmatize the cat with the witches, right? The cats are in Egypt, everybody. Hello. They're the gatekeepers before you die, everybody, right? Gatekeeper of heaven is Capricorn, right? And before you enter heaven, before you even, reach the gatekeeper of heaven, which is Capricorn, right? The cats are standing in front of that. Hello, right? It's ancient, knowledge, wisdom, right? Religion, spirituality, come on. Jealousy, 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 right? So Leos, there you go. Others of you, you want to buy something, you want to go somewhere, you want to go traveling, you want to buy a new watch, you want to change your life, you want to go somewhere else, and then somebody here that you cannot trust is saying, no, don't go there, danger. There's no danger here, okay? Not where you're going. You're not protected. You are protected. Others of you, you weren't. You bought your removal of black magic. If you're going through something, you're saying, I need that. Go to goddessdragontarot.com. Invest in the removal of black magic. Loads of you bought the 1,600 euros, right? And others of you bought the 220 euros, which is only one life area. But if you want all life areas, everybody, then buy the 1,600s, right? Which I have here. Good. There's something about Amory, Amaretto di Sirono, Tiramisu. Tiré is pool. Everybody is something about pooling. Whatever that means, pulling teeth, pool. Others of you, that might be the case, right? Some of you are in love with a dentist, or you are a dentist. Het is altijd lente in de ogen van de tandartsassistenten. Something about a dentist or an assistant of the dentist. Or you're into dental, okay? Others of you, Redempta is also a name, right? Redempta is a name. Others of you, Dempsey is a name. Or Damie is a name. Okay, bear with me, okay? Okay. Leos, you're looking at the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you, with the Sagittarius, you're interested in the Sagittarius. You're working with your birth. You bought from me, right? Excellent. And others of you, somebody doesn't want you to speak, right? Bear with me. This is also the 8 of Wands, right? Somebody doesn't want you to speak. I literally have the energy, right? Like a frog in my throat, right? Which I always say. That comes from me, right? Let's see. There's something about Tina or Tia. Tia is also auntie. Or Tio, uncle. Spanish energy is here. Rolf is here. Or Ralph is here. Ralphie. Now, regarding love and regarding trust yourself. Maybe a fire sign. But not a Sagittarius, right? Because there's a fire sign here that's lying. I have Sagittarius here that's lying to you. Sagittarius. But they're in love with you. Maybe they're lying to themselves. right? Whomever this is, they have Sagittarius somewhere in their chart, right? Sagittarius is Kismet Maktub destiny. Somebody sees you in their destiny. So they don't show up, no contact, struggle, right? They're lying to themselves. They want you. They're lying, right? Others of you, somebody's lying about you, Leos. It's just not true, right? Focus on your birth chart. That's all distraction, yeah? Show me love, Wheel of Fortune, right? Brings a beautiful man or woman in your life, whatever you want, right? Whatever you're interested in. Justice is reversed. The Six of Wands is reversed regarding love. Yeah, I have an angry ex here, okay, Leos? You're reversed here, right? Justice reversed. How dare you marry somebody else? No, somebody's only going to do that if they're in love with you. If somebody's not in love with you, Leos, they don't give a monkey's F. They're like, oh, I am so glad I am not married to you anymore, right? Let's have a party, right? But this one is not glad. Gladys Knight. Gladys Knight, whatever that means, I don't know. Justice and the Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to divorce you, or I don't know, maybe somebody's nagging. Maybe somebody's saying your ex this, your ex that. Maybe your ex doesn't care. Maybe you're just dealing with a person here that's in panic here. I don't know. Okay, what's this about? Justice and the Six of Wands reversed. What is this? Ooh, Justice again reversed. Ooh, what is this, Leos? Double deck, right? Libra? Definitely divorce, right? Leo is the contractual agreement, right, of the relationship. So this is when you go, right, to the city house, you're going for the law, right, and you're getting married. I don't know, maybe you've been married multiple times, divorced. Maybe this is the third time that you're going to get divorced. It's in the love section, right? So, I don't know, Leos, I don't know whether you're being scammed here. The moon temple is here, right? So these are witches, everybody. Right? It's not love. It's a witch. You're marrying a witch. Oh, this is, yeah. I don't know. Okay, you will know, Leos. I have no idea. Maybe you're warning somebody here. They're not listening to you. They're saying that you're lying. You try to warn them. They say, you lie, Leo, you lie. But then double justice is here. It's dangerous, everybody, okay? This is getting into trouble, right? It's huge trouble here. Big trouble. If this is a criminal or they have a criminal background, Leos, I don't know, okay? It's up for you to decide. You have free will. Others of you, this is what they do, right? Yeah, protection is reversed, right? So, I don't know, man. They marry somebody, right? They do whatever they want to do, right? All kind of troubles, right? They leave. They leave disaster behind, right? And then they do it again to another person. They leave and then they do it again, right? This is not narcissistic, borderline, bipolar, which is Cancer, the fourth house moon, right? This is witches, which is Cancer, the fourth house moon. Yeah. Somebody's name is Justin. Others of you, there's deporting or deportation or how do you call it? ISIS here, right? And I told you in another reading that Trump is going to increase, okay, the authority or the mandate of ICE. It's going to be increased. There's going to be huge trouble here. Whether you're going to see it on the news or not, there's going to be huge ICE issues here. And maybe this is literally you, right, being separated from your husband or your wife or your children. Horrible if that's your storyline. I am so sorry if you have to go through this, everybody. This is deporting, right? Being deported. This is also deportiva. Deportiva, everybody, is soccer. There is a corrupt... okay, this is the soccer, okay? This is the World Champion Soccer. It's corrupt. It's rigged. This is rigged World Championships. 1,000,000%. You already know it's rigged. Deportivo, I think it's Deportivo de La Coruña. I don't know for sure. But it's a soccer, team, everybody, in Spain. Okay, whatever that means, Spain or just soccer, right? This is world soccer, right? It's rigged. Bridget. Brigitte, the bold and the beautiful, right? Okay, so others of you, I don't know, okay? This could be Libra is doing this to you. You're reversed here, right? I don't know, Leos, okay? This, just have a look, right? This is behind you, right? And this should be somebody you should trust, but you can't trust them. This one is literally pointing at your cat, okay? Like, what the age, right? If you feel that somebody's trying to hurt your pet or hurt somebody, I don't know, okay? They are. Others of you, this is stigmatizing you. Yeah, Leo is the witch because there's a black cat. Listen, everybody. Egypt is cats. They are the gatekeeper of heaven, right? Before that, because the gatekeeper of heaven itself is Capricorn, right? Has nothing to do with witches, everybody, right? Right? So somebody is pointing an arrow at a cat. Or at you, right, Leos? What is this twice justice here? That's crazy. We have 6 cards on the table. We have a double deck, Leos. What are the odds, right, that we have justice twice here? Let me look at the time. Yeah, okay. And your own card, the 6 of Wands is reversed here, right? Bear with me, okay? What is this? Somebody does not want you to talk, right? Otherwise my voice, right, wouldn't be going like this, right? I don't know, maybe you are an attorney, lawyer, judge, right? Loads of you are my clients, right? You're helping a lot of people here. They don't want you to do the court case, or... So, I don't know, this is like a high profile court case, right? Yeah. Others of you are going to hear it in the news, right? This is like a lawyer or a judge, right? That is being targeted. Tatort. Some of you from Germany. Tatort or Der Alte. Derek. Somebody's name is Derek. Derek or Deria. Darren. Dar, to give. Why is justice here twice? In love reversed there. What is this? There's something about Angie, Angel, Angelo, Angeli, Angelina, Angelino, Anki, Ank. There we go again, right? The Ank. And Suzanne and Sandra are also here, okay? However they are. And Renee is also here. Show me, please. What's justice twice reversed? The devil. Ooh. Leos, what the hell is going on in this reading? You have 4 major arcanas, right? When it comes to love. Yeah, justice is dharma, dharm, right? It's Sanskrit. It comes from my bloodline. I'm the daughter of a Brahmin priest, right? This is why my birth chart readings are selling amazing, right? The devil is karam, is karma, which is Capricorn. And I told you, right, that although this is a lioness, right? She has the horns of Capricorn, look. So I don't know whether you are a Capricorn with Leo or Leo with Capricorn in your chart. Others of you, you're with a Capricorn. You want to be with a Capricorn. If justice is twice reversed, right, then the devil shows up, right? Because justice is dharma, right? That's the court case dharma, but it's not karma, right? Twice justice reversed is also fake tarot readers that talk about spiritual court. Spiritual court does not exist, everybody. Right? We have real attorneys, lawyers, and judges, everybody, that you need to work with, right? If you're going to work with spiritual court, you're going to lose, everybody. Let's just make it real, everybody. Those tarot readers are not, you know, the ones that you should listen to. Because you're going to end up in trouble here. These are tarot readings, everybody, right? These people are not even educated. They don't have any degrees, right? I do. Lots of you know me, right? You know what I've done, right? I have a business degree, psychological and medical, right? Degrees. Okay. So what is this here? What is this? Let me just reposition it, right? Because it came out like this. Some of you want to be with a Capricorn. Libra doesn't want you to be with a Capricorn or Leos. Or a Sagittarius. Or fellow Leo. You're going to end up with the Capricorn. For whomever is in love with the Capricorn, whatever state that you're in, no contact, struggling, you're going to end up with this Capricorn Leos. 1,000,000%. Others of you, yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody is attacking the devil, right? With justice reversed. Something cannot be, how do you say that? This 8 of Wands, right, is like this and this and this and this. A lot of data, right? Okay. At a certain moment, it's saturated. It is Saturnated. Saturated, Saturnated. There can't be anything more in it. Saturated, Saturn rated, right? Which is Capricorn, right? It's Saturnated. So it doesn't, you can't put anything in. Maybe there's a deadline, or maybe it's just bogus, or whatever it is. It can't be, more in it, Leos, right? And then people are looking at it, and because the devil is here, right? I don't know whether this is a court case for you. When the devil shows up, Leos, for you, right? Whatever this is in your favor. Because the devil cuts through the BS, right? The devil is materializing. And if there's a lot of unfair things, right? I don't know, maybe you suffered greatly, Leos. I don't know, did you suffer greatly? Because protection is reversed, right? Then the devil steps in, right? And says, hey, this is unfair, right? Let me just set the record straight. Karma, right? That's what the devil does. So I don't know whether you suffered greatly, and then the devil sets the record straight for you, yeah. And then whatever this is, right, with people saying bad stuff, or maybe a smear campaign, or whatever this is, right, stay in your own energy here. Because lies is the Queen of Wands here, right? This is maybe also the case here, Leos. If somebody is accusing you of something right here, with the devil and 2 times justice reversed, ask yourself this: are you the one who should prove that it's a lie? Or should you turn it around, Leos? Some of you need to stop proving that you didn't do it. You need to ask them, prove that I did that. You need to change tactics here for some of you, Leos. Chop, chop, right? Maybe you're in a court case. I don't know. You need to change the tactics. You're saying, prove that I did that. If you do not have any proof, what the hell are we doing here? They are accusing you of something. Apparently, right? Because justice is reversed. Others of you, I don't know what this is. Unfair, a smear campaign. I almost said streaming campaign. Okay. This is like, I don't know whether you've seen that, right? It was about this tarot reader, right? Somebody sent me that. She was attacking this professor. And I think she now needs to pay 10 million, right, of damage. And she still is attacking that woman. That's the energy. I don't know, maybe this woman, right, that's involved, I believe she's a professor, is a Leo. You know then, everybody, at that moment that something is severely wrong here. At that moment you know that something is severely wrong. Right? You can't go around accusing and attacking people. If there is even, I believe it was 10 million or something like that, that she needs to pay. Where do you get off, right, continuing attacking somebody here? Focus on your case, right, to get rid of the 10 million. But no, this person keeps attacking. That's not a tarot reader, right? Something is utterly wrong with them. It's unhealthy. You can already say, right, that whomever does that, right, something is mentally wrong with them. Right? Like literally. So when we talk about love, right, love is God, God is creation, protection is reversed here. And you have justice twice reversed, and Leo, you're reversed here. The devil steps in because you greatly suffered. And then karma steps in, right? Karma arrives here for whomever is attacking you here, okay? Or whatever the great suffering, right, that took place here, Leos. I don't know, okay? Now, karma arrives. You're in the upright here. So it looks good for you. If you are a cross-watcher and you're saying, hell no, then flip the script, really simple. Show me the devil. Yes. The Wheel of Fortune and the devil. That's Sagittarius and Capricorn energy, right? Show me please the devil. 10 of Pentacles. Well, well, well. Do not give up. Kate Bush, Katie, Catherine, whatever, right? The devil, it comes in with the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you started 2 court cases. Maybe you want to start them. Maybe you should. This is not spiritual court, everybody. Spiritual court does not exist. You gotta take action, everybody. You need a lawyer, an attorney, judges are there, etc., right? Don't listen to tarot readers who will tell you about spiritual court. It does not exist, everybody. They're living in some kind of spiritual psychosis or something like that, right? They have a mental condition, definitely, right? And they don't have a degree, everybody. Don't do that. Twice justice reversed, right? Are people that are just telling you stuff. So, the devil and the 10 of Pentacles. There is an extremely wealthy partner coming in here. New love, others of you, reconciliation is possible for some of you don't want it. Others of you, this is you focusing, right, on your 10th house, your career, right? Your integrity, your power, right? Your fame, the industry, right? All Capricorn energy, right? Gatekeeper of heaven, all that stuff. And then when the moment is right, this person comes in according to your birth chart. You're planning everything out. If you haven't bought your birth chart yet, you might want to consider doing that. You can strategize, organize, plan your whole life for a wealthy and a healthy life. Yes? Regarding court cases, don't give up, everybody. Make sure that you connect to the right people, professional people, please, people with degrees. Don't listen to tarot readers who talk about spiritual court, right? Those are people that are, they should be sued for it, right? That's not normal, everybody. Right? Especially I have 2 court cases here. These are severe things. You greatly suffered about something here. I don't know. That could be anything, like literally. Maybe you were traveling, everybody. You lost a lot of money because of a traveling accident or a traveling delay, right? A tarot reader says, yeah, you know, spiritual court, you know, we'll arrange it for you. That doesn't exist, everybody. Come on. You got to take action in the real world, right? Okay? These are tarot readers that have a mental condition, everybody. And of course, that is all ruled by Cancer, 4th house, moon energy. Yeah? Others of you want to marry a Capricorn, you're going to marry a Capricorn. I definitely have Capricorn and Sagittarius strongly here, okay? Regarding a healthy, beautiful relationship. Others of you, bonus promotion races coming in, Leos. Yeah? Show me the Queen of Wands here, please. For Leos, please. Queen of Wands. This is lies, right? They're lying about you. Maybe it's a fellow Leo or a fire sign lying about you. A 3 of Swords is here, Libra again. Some of you, there's something with a Libra, okay? Whatever this is. Libra don't like you. Or somebody doesn't want you to be in a relationship. Or somebody here is trying to screw you over. Yeah, Page of Cups is here. Child, children. And some of you, your daughter or your son is lying to you. About where they go, drinking. Traveling maybe even. The 4 of Cups is here. Page of Cups, right? Cancerian energy. Some of you have, there's something with an addiction. They're saying, I'm doing just fine, I'm healthy. They're not. They're having an addiction. Cancer, right, is the missed opportunity. They rule missed opportunity. This is why Cancer is the witch and they do moon spells, right? It's also Cups. Cups is alcohol, right? It's drugs, everybody. That is Cancer again, right? They're the junkie, right, of the zodiac belt. So, 5 of Cups is here. Page of Cups. These are fake tears, everybody. So they get you on their side. Show me this trust energy, Sagittarius. You can't trust the Sagittarius. Everything that you say to a Sagittarius, they say to the whole world. Yeah, you cannot trust them. For some of you, the Sagittarius is doing spells on you. Moon spells, a witch. Or a masculine witch, right? Either way, right? They're all witches, everybody, right? Doesn't matter, masculine, feminine, they're just a witch, right? The moon is here, right? Oh, Cancer energy again. Maybe dealing with a Cancer, right? Moon is also an extremely bad mother, right? Cancer rules the energy. They don't care about their children. Yeah, I have somebody here that's... I see it. Somebody is on drugs, right? Cancer. Cocaine. I have cocaine here. Leos. So somebody says, I stopped the alcoholism or the drugs or the cocaine. They're still drinking and drugging. 1,000,000%. Cancer, Sagittarius, be extra mindful. They're here in this trust energy that you cannot trust. Also Libra. Yeah, Libra, Cancer, Sagittarius. And for some of you, even a Leo. The devil gets all the money here, right? You do see that, right? I don't know what this is about. Whatever this is, right? The devil gets all the money. Devil is money, right? They rule money. Capricorn rules money. I don't know, I have a very strange message here, Leo. Somebody's talking about your dress code or your dress style. They say, you look really bad in that. That's a lie. You look amazing in it. Okay, whatever this is. I don't know. Show me, please, the moon. Yep, Temperance is here, Sagittarius. You have 8 of Wands here, right? You cannot trust the Sagittarius. Then love, there is the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you switching up, right? You're leaving one Sagittarius and you're with a new one. Or you're going to get, busy with a new one, right? Temperance is now here, right? Your destiny. So you can't trust somebody here, okay? Whether it's Sagittarius, Cancer, doesn't matter. They're messing around with your destiny here. Bear with me, okay? Because something is utterly wrong here, Leos. Yeah, somebody's falsifying documents here. You rule creation, right? This is the card of creation and your birth chart is here. Somebody's falsifying stuff here, documents, passports, or whatever this is. Others of you, be careful with fake astrologers, fake tarot readers, all that stuff, right? They're going to sell your birth chart. You're not even going to get out of it what you think it is, everybody. Now, for loads of you, you bought it from me, right? So you're good to go. If people are asking about it, how do you get all this money, right? Your birth chart, trading courses, don't tell them, everybody. Don't tell them. It's none of their business. Yeah, look. How did you get all that money? How did you get this person? King of Pentacles reversed. There's a couple, by the way, that's trying to attack somebody here, right? Single mom, single dad, right? Whomever that is, right? They're not getting away with it. And I don't know whether there's something going on with your work, right? Because we do have the 10 of Pentacles here. Capricorn is career, right? And Virgo is just work, right? Capricorn is the workaholic. So, I don't know. Maybe they don't want to pay for your overtime. They don't want to pay for your traveling expenses. Something like that, right? Bear with me, okay, because I'm looking at the cards. Okay, show me another one here with trust, right? King of Wands is reversed. You have so much Sagittarius here, Leo. There's a Sagittarius that's lying to you, okay? Or they're the reason why you're going through stuff. The King of Wands is also says that Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, right? So fire energy is definitely here, but definitely Sagittarius and Leo. If somebody keeps saying you can trust me, or this time it will be different, you can trust me maybe 1,000,000 times. No, you cannot. There's new love coming in here, right? So others of you, they're trying to make up something here about your person or about your new date or whatever. This is not true. Any court case, you need to push through here, okay? The devil is here, right, with the 10 of Pentacles. Capricorn rules money. Maybe you're wondering which kind of attorney. Get yourself a Capricorn. Yeah? Capricorn is also evidence. So before you're gonna evidence, right, yourself, ask them, what kind of evidence do you have if you're being accused of something? Because twice justice reversed, they don't have the evidence. You're reversed here with the 6 of Wands. Justice reversed, Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. And then the devil shows up with the 10 of Pentacles. You're getting some kind of compensation or a claim, right? You get a lot of money here. Show me the devil and the 10 of Pentacles. Final message here. Then we're done. Yeah, 10 of Cups is reversed. Look, the King of Pentacles is reversed, okay? I don't know who... Oof, Jesus. We have twice the King of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Wands is here. The 5 of Pentacles is here. They end up with nothing. I don't know who or what this is, right? These are also corrupt people. Do you see that? They end up with nothing. This is very fast coming to conclusions, right? Where's the evidence? There's no evidence. Ask them. And maybe that's the message. Before you put all the work in it, right? Capricorn. Ask these people. Maybe a lawyer, right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, witches are here. Jesus Christ. What kind of evidence do you have? You have twice a court case reversed here. The King of Pentacles is reversed. So if this is a divine masculine, right, attacking a female energy, divine feminine energy, this masculine is going to pay for everything. More than they expected. 10 of Cups reverse is also a whole community, right? That is just giving emotional things here. But the 10 of Pentacles is evidence. It's concrete. It's coins. 10 of Cups is just, I have a feeling, or I think it's this, or most likely it's this. Those are all, hear and say, right? There's no concrete energy here. Show me, please. Final message. What did I say? Witches. All witches. All witches, Leos. Jongen. Okay, let's continue. Let's take 3 blessings for you. Okay, 3 blessings. Final messages, Leos. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Lord. Well, this is a double deck, Leos. And guess who's here? There is the witch, the spells, right? Okay. Then there is a King of Cups. This is a wheelchair. And then we have the 3 of Swords, which is reversed. Okay. Now, what's going to happen here? Your blessing is that somebody made you suffer here, right? And now it's your time. And the 3 of Swords reverse, right, is... CPR won't work, everybody. Somebody's legs are not working anymore. CPR is not working, right? Whomever the witch is, right? They can't even fly on a broomstick anymore. I'm just saying. Others of you, 1,000,000%, they did spells here between you and your loved ones. 1,000,000%. Another message, Leo. Whomever is treating their mother really bad here, right? Others of you, this could be your mother, right? Towards you. I don't know. Just pick whatever's resonating. But the moon reversed is Cancer, 4th house moon. It's the worst mother out there, right? The 3 of Swords is also reversed. And then we have a King of Cups. So this is a mother, Cancer, 4th house moon, doesn't care about the children, doesn't care about the partner, the husband, the boyfriend, the wife, nothing. And because of that, the heart stops functioning and the legs stop functioning. Whomever this is, they won't be able. They can't walk anymore. And for loads of you, show me this great suffering, right? Because the 3 of Swords, I don't know, maybe you were critically ill here, Leos. It's crazy, right? Show me your great suffering. God corrects, okay, your great suffering. Whatever this is, I don't know. Show me, what was your great suffering? Or maybe is, I don't know. The 7 of Cups reversed. Imagination. Imagination is Gina, right? It's also the image of the nation. Some of you suffered because you couldn't get out of the closet. So this is LGBTQ, ABCDE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? These are people attacking your preference. Maybe even your sexuality, right? Sexual identity, Leos. These are tarot readers, like I said, right? They talk about Jezebels, they talk about succubus. They start, talking about scriptures, proverbs, this, that, right? They just have it from ChatGPT. It's misogyny. It is misogyny, it's misandry. Yeah? So your great suffering is that you couldn't be who you are. This is like, ta-da, beautiful dress, right? Everybody's always attacking you. Oh, that dress is ugly. Who do you think you are? You're too this, you're too that. You should have done this. All critics, right? Only critical stuff here. And Leos, you are, of course, drop dead gorgeous, handsome, beautiful, right? So this is a great suffering. This is somebody that was trying to break your self-esteem, your confidence. Most likely they did that, okay? Narcissistic, borderline, bipolar, Cancer, right? Energy, 4th house moon. Okay, final message, because the blessing for you is that God corrects your great suffering. That's your biggest blessing here, okay? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. Give it time, everybody. Wheel of Fortune is not time. That's Capricorn, the devil, right? But the Wheel of Fortune is your birth chart. People are thinking that they can get away with it. They can't. Yeah, you're reversed here. It's against you. This is all against you. Yeah. The Magician is here, the Page of Swords. These are all people, right? They're trying to break your protection. Look, this protection is broken, right? Look, it's like, yeah, I got access. I did black magic for the hoodoo. I'm a witch, blah, blah, blah. Look, yay, I did it. I got access to Leo's life. How we don't play like that, everybody. Whatever this is, right? Your blessing, Leos, is God, right? He corrects this great suffering that you went through. And let me see justice here twice, reversed. Final message. Show me, please, justice reversed. Twice. The Page of Wands. Just have a look in the background. Everything's broken. The bridge, right? Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn has burned that bridge. So, or you have it in your chart, I don't know, watch that reading of Capricorn, okay? It's called Capricorn, Karma arrived, burned that bridge, they wanted your home, they lost everything. You have similar energies here. Yeah, so people are trying to keep you stuck here, okay? In the great suffering. Whatever that means, I don't know why I say the great suffering. Leos, I don't know, the great suffering. So, you stay in this broken energy, right? I mean, it looks like a desolate space, right? And the Page of Wands, what is the Page of Wands going to do here, right? Yeah, the Five of Swords is reversed. Nothing's growing there. So, there you go. This is your reading. You are, of course, growth, creation, right? And protection reversed, everybody, with twice justice reversed. If there is any tarot reader, right, that's saying spiritual court, you need to get the hell out of there, everybody. Because while they are advising you that, right, you should be thinking about taking a lawyer attorney. Others of you, they're doing spells on you while they're talking about spiritual court. That's what witches do, right? Spiritual court does not exist, everybody. Right? Judgment is there, but that's not spiritual court. Right? That's a whole other cookie, right? It has nothing to do with spiritual court, everybody. These are tarot readers who talk about that because they have no degrees. And somebody wants you to have no protection here, right? Because this is reversed. Let me just take one card here of this one, okay? Why do they so badly want to attack you, Leos? The King of Cups is here again. It's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or you're with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or you're with somebody that you love. Or this is the reason why you're not with your person. Others of you, this could be your dad or your mom. The King of Cups reversed. And there's the King of Pentacles in the upright. So, make it concrete, everybody. Get out of these feelings, emotions, Cancer energy, right? And step into Capricorn energy here. 10th house. Focus on your career. Whatever this is, right? Some of you also the industry, right? The guitarist here. Capricorn is the star of all stars. They rule fame, the industry, right? There you go. This is your reading, Leos. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Check out the readings, of course, in the video section. And also the live section, Capricorn's in there. Thank you. Bye-bye.